Hello, good morning. Welcome to Ideal World. I'm Hayley. It is great to have your company. I am so excited. I am in the most beautiful studio at the moment. It is gardening with Lead the Good Life. And we have got the most incredible plants from Lead the Good Life. Whether you want clematis, whether you want that gorgeous black lily, there's so many choices. We've got begonia, hibiscus. We've got so many beautiful plants. We've also got the bare root plants. We've got bulbs for you to grow. We've got some incredible deals on the pots. They're back in stock. You need to start shopping now for those. And we've also got, well, we had got Adam.
Oh.
Adam.
Sorry, I was just, honestly,
How are you?
I'm good, how you doing?
I'm good,
I
darling.
was just
What are you
engrossed.
reading?
Oh, I mean, this book is fantastic. It's just full of massive tips. For example, there's one here to extend the life of your fence posts. Soak the base of your fence post, the bottom 18 inches, in old engine oil for a few days before you put it in the ground. Wrap it in cling film, then put it in the ground and add the concrete around it. It'll give your fence post another 2 or 3 years of life. So,
No. That is incredible. The greatest gardening tips in the world. This is jam-packed full. There's loads of ideas. Brush your pond clean of annoying blanket
brilliant.
weed.
Yeah, just really,
Ferret droppings make moles run a mile. There's everything. This is brilliant. What a great gift idea. Now, what you've got here is an absolute bargain. This is nothing to do with half price or better than half price. We're virtually giving this away. It's normally $6.99. All you're spending today is $2.99. That's very much like you're paying the P&P. The book is completely free of charge. It is very much as long as the stocks last. It's a really special for the hour. So 330932 is your item number. Order that now. $2.99, normally $6.99, and it is jam-packed full of absolutely loads of great information. I'm keeping that now.
Some of them are quite funny as well, quite unusual. So
my mum would love this. Great Mothering Sunday gift. Just a little extra Mothering Sunday present would be ideal, wouldn't it? Well, but let's have a little look. While I'm looking at this, let's look at what you've got, because we've got so much on this hour. Now, these pots, they were the best seller last year. We've got 4 now instead of 3. I know this bundle is going to go $24.99. I love the look of these. They look fabulous.
Well, they're brilliant because they've got all the look of very, very expensive sort of metal or sort of terracotta pots, but they've got all the advantages of the fact that they're plastic. So they're going to contain the moisture a lot better. They're not going to crack in the winter
so they're
time
going to all
with the
weathers.
frost.
Perfect.
Yeah, and they're incredibly lightweight.
And I love the fact as well, they have the base, so you don't overwater.
No.
You can water from the bottom.
And it's there with you. So, you know, if you want to move the pot, you know, the actual tray goes with you. So absolutely
the amount
simple.
of times I have drowned things, and that will keep me under control. I love gardening, but sometimes I get overexcited about watering.
Yeah, and you can do, I mean, what you can do, well, I mean, obviously in the summertime, you'd keep the tray on there, but in the winter, you can actually just take that off, turn it upside down, stand the pot that way, and then it'll keep it well drained in the winter. So, you know, you've got a double whammy there, really.
You could write this book. Another top tip there from Adam. Don't miss out on those. 339050, $24.99 for 4 of them whilst the stocks last. Now, the Incredibloom, I cannot believe what a difference this has made for my garden. It really is quite unbelievable. My mum's been using this, all her friends have been using it. The results we've got are out of this world. But it's not on its own now.
Yep.
We've got Incredicrip. I've not seen this.
As well. So not only just your plants and flowers, but now your fruit and vegetables as well. So
fabulous.
And, you know, 400% more. Now, you know, ASA, the Advertising Standards Authority, we cannot print things like that on products if it's not true. This has been researched by the company that's developed this. And, you know, and they have proven that using this will give you 400% more crops. The reason being is you've got trace elements in these nutrients, things like iron and boron, for example.
So it's like vitamins, like super vitamins for the plants.
I mean, as human beings, if we lack iron, we become anemic.
Yes.
Plants are just the same. If they lack trace elements, they become ill. But also, they've got a double nitrogen. They've got sort of the pure nitrogen that we would normally use, but also a compound of nitrogen as well. So you're getting, again, that double whammy of you know, extra nutrients for your plants to give them that boost.
That is so fabulous. Can't believe you've got that as a bundle at $19.99. 339101. Honestly, the Incredibloom is out of this world. It's incredible. And I know that the Incredicrip is going to be just as good. But we're moving on. There's so much to show you. This looks brilliant. This is like the foolproof way of growing from seed.
Well, and yeah, I mean, this is so ideal for this time of year. We're into this time next weekend. We're into March.
Yes.
So you know,
gosh, we are.
That
yes.
is the time to start sowing your seeds, taking your cuttings, you know, getting your vegetables going.
Spring's on its way.
Spring, yeah, finally, yeah. Next weekend we can say it's March. Hooray!
Hey!
March, thank goodness. But yeah, what we've got here, we've got 18 of these pots here, 9-inch pots. But also, you've got a capillary mat as well here and a tray.
Right.
And the idea of the capillary matting is you can drop that into the tray, add water, and this capillary matting will soak up many, many times its own weight in water, and it'll hold it in there like a sponge.
Right.
So then you just need to sit that in the tray, and then when your plants are growing, you can sit your plants onto the capillary matting, and they will just draw up the moisture they need.
That's fabulous. We used to use something like this at school, which it really increased the growing again.
It does, because you don't overwater the plants either. And then when you finish it, you can
That's
just
why
take
it's
this
so
out
good for me, you see.
Yeah, exactly.
I am Mrs. Overwater. These are all brilliant products for me. Write down the item number 332223 is your item number. Super busy for that as well. Is that the price? Is that really $4.99? My word. That's crazy.
That is awesome for all of that. That is
Isn't it, for all
fantastic.
of that?
Yeah, that is incredible.
That was the only thing I hadn't checked the price. Get it now, quick, before they discover it was a mistake. $4.99, 332223. Mum, order this now while it's available.
Do you like my man
now,
bag?
Adam, well, I do like your man bag. What have you got in there? You're camping?
Well, no, I'm not camping. I'm actually, what I'm doing is I'm greenhousing, because believe it or not,
Greenhousing.
I'm green because in here
you're a gardener.
is a 6x6 greenhouse. Honestly, yeah, it is totally amazing.
That is fabulous. There's no space in my garden for a greenhouse, yet I could pop that on the lawn.
Yeah.
For the time that I want to grow.
Well, I actually built this the other day outside in the garden here at Ideal World, and it was so simple, so easy to do.
It is absolutely incredible. At $49.99, you're also getting the Incredibloom in with this. I know that you did build it the other day,
yeah.
and we've got a little clip of film, and Adam will explain exactly how to do that greenhouse.
Hi, I'm Adam Walker, and I'm here to demonstrate the easy pop-up greenhouse. If I unroll this in front of your eyes, you can see here, this is obviously the main plastic covering for the greenhouse. Also, inside are the tubular frames that just slot together to create the main framework to support that greenhouse. And then, very simply, we have the bag with the guide pegs that you need just to pin that greenhouse down if you're in a slightly windy position. Very quickly, just slot together these tubular frames. Once the structural tubes that support the greenhouse have been assembled, then it's a very simple case of just inserting them through the canvas conduit that runs around the outside of the greenhouse. You can really see the greenhouse taking shape. Clip the hooks onto the main support structure, and they will actually hold the greenhouse firm no matter what the weather. The metal pin supply can be used to secure the base of the greenhouse simply by inserting them through the eyes at the side here. Another really great feature about this greenhouse are these really tough guide ropes. You can actually use these if you're in a very windy or exposed position in the garden. To aid insulation in the summertime and to prevent your plants and seedlings from overheating, we've got these very simple, straightforward roll-up windows that actually secure very easily at the top. And then you've really got that fun bit. You can bring all your plants, all your goodies into the greenhouse and really start enjoying your plants. That's your easy greenhouse, very simply constructed. All you need to do now is enjoy it for 365 days a year. Grow those seedlings, grow those pot plants, grow the fruit, nurture all those plants that you love and want to protect all throughout the year. Make it your own little paradise and enjoy it year after year after year.
Incredible greenhouse. It goes down into that little bag as well, which is out of this world. It's not just on its own, though. It does come with the Incredibloom as well for $49.99. What a deal. That was so clever. My goodness, I snapped my fingers and the Incredibloom was there. 336009 is your item number. Half price deal. You have got just, of course, a great price at £25 plus your P&P, 14-day money-back guarantee. Grab that whilst it is available on the phones and on the website. What is absolutely flying, banish those bulbs growing the blues with a handful of sand.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Keep cats at bay with tea bags and mussel spray.
Yeah, well, that's definitely a good one, because the amount of people that say to me, how do you keep cats out of the garden?
Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
I'll fold
I've read
that
one
corner
before.
down.
Yeah,
have you heard that before?
Yeah, you have
it's a
spray
horrible
you can
smell,
use,
isn't it?
yeah, for kind of relaxing your muscles. Yeah, you can just spray it out, and I thought you meant kind of sea mussels
Shock
for a minute.
snails into submission with a bit of copper wire. This is brilliant. Lots of you shopping for this. It's normally £6.99. You are really getting this completely free of charge, and all you're paying is the P&P, or you can look at it, you're paying the P&P and it's completely free of charge, or you're buying this for £2.99. We're giving you free P&P. Whichever way you look at it, you need to order it now because we're busy. 330932 is your item number. Don't forget as well, every week, I'm so excited, I haven't done a gardening show for ages, we do a draw. Now, you've got a chance to win £20 voucher for Lead the Good Life actual website. All you need to do is email in some photographs. Now, we don't mind whether they're of the borders from last year, if you're hanging baskets of fruit that you've grown, any plant that you've grown, send us in a fabulous picture and you've got a chance of winning that £20 voucher, and we shall be picking that out before the end of the hour as well. You can check all the details out on our website as well. Something that's flying too are the pots. We knew you'd love these. You loved them last year. They're back in stock. You've got 4 rather than 3. £24.99 for those 4 pots is amazing.
It is stunning, and they're going to last you year after year after year after year. They're not going to dry out like terracotta pots. They're not going to crack or split in the frost.
They do in the winter.
Yeah, and they look just so elegant. They've got almost that Tuscan kind of look to them, really. So
I've got a couple of them on my decking, and they look fabulous. And I've left them out all year, and they're just as good as they were before. They look a little bit blue in there. They're more sort of a black and brown.
Yeah, browny
so
colour.
They've got sort of a browny, sort of metally sort of look to them, haven't they? So that's your better look of that. They are absolutely fabulous. We love them. You love them. They're disappearing. New today at £24.99. 339 050. But let's start at the very beginning because, Adam, it's a very good place to start.
it is a good place to start, and also I know you're going to love this because it's got one of those flexi baskets.
It's got my little red box.
Yes.
This is brilliant because you have got the pots we've been talking about. You've got one of those pots, but this is the tower pot. So you've also got the attachment that allows you.
Exactly. So we've got the pot, we've got the saucer we saw a moment ago.
Yep.
But we've actually got the trellis as well. So you can just introduce this to the top. So it could be jasmine, it could be clematis, it could be runner beans, and just click this into the side of the pot. Very, very simply go round, just press that through, and then you have got a tower there just ready to go. I mean, sweet peas, for example, would look absolutely amazing in this. Clematis, jasmine, tracheospermum. I mean, there are just so many options. Tomato plants.
Love them. These were so popular last year. I know every time I did a show, they virtually sold out. We couldn't keep on top of the stock. If you're after these are fabulous. And you've got the clematis with them. I think this is going to be great to hide your bins outside. You know, those green bins that we have to have outside. You can hide them behind the pots.
And it's kind of like a tower of colour, isn't it, as well?
It
so
is.
you can move it around the garden. I mean, you're having a barbecue, you're having a party, you're having a special event in the garden.
Yes.
Or do you want to make the front of the house? I mean, you might even be
get
selling
2.
your house.
Yeah, get 2 on either side of the door. Like you have a bay tree, but have these. They would look amazing.
That would look amazing. I mean, as you say, they come with the clematis, but if you wanted to, you could always put the clematis in the garden and you could grow whatever you want on these. Imagine just 2 towers of these with sweet peas, for example, and all the scent and fragrance. It'd just be knockout, wouldn't it?
It is absolutely incredible. Now, you've got the clematis there as well, everything you see. And you've even got the Incredibloom in with this. And 3 of the different clematis.
Yeah, you're getting a Ziboldii there, you're getting the President, and you're getting Miss Bateman. So you're getting 3 wonderful colours there. They're going to get to about 8 foot tall, these clematis. Very easy to grow, very easy to prune. And, you know, they're going to come up year after year after year. Are very, very healthy, vigorous plants as well. And the great thing about clematis is they actually like to have their feet in the shade, but the top in the sun. So, you know, keep the base of the actual pot somewhere shady. You could actually drop it down in between other plants in the border if you wanted to.
Right.
And then just have the top part of the clematis up in the sunshine. And here's the little fellas that are going to come with it. Really, really fantastic, healthy little plants. And if I just take that one out, look at the root system on there. I mean, that's just gagging to get in the ground and go away. Those roots, I mean, what I would do, I would just slightly unwind those roots before you put it in the ground or the pot. And then it's just going to root into the ground. It's going to grow away. These are all very, very hardy as well, so you don't need to worry about frost or anything like that. They'll just grow away. They'll come back year after year. Just prune them occasionally and just enjoy them. You
are loving everything on the ad. They are super. They're such a beautiful plant. I love the pot. They're absolutely flying. So make sure you don't miss out on those. But so many other items as well disappearing as we speak. So what you're getting at the moment is everything you see there. The 3 clematis. You've also got the Incredibloom and you've got the pot with the trellis. It is absolutely stunning. And at £29.99 a must, just saving £40. It's a better than half price deal. And you've got those 2 flexi payment as well. So you can split that cost just down to £15 today, plus your P&P. We've got the pots on their own back in stock. We've got 4 rather than 3. They're £24.99. They're brand new today, 339050. Lots of the stock of that already disappeared. You are loving those. Great, because you can leave them out all weather as well. And they do come with those fabulous trays. So if you're a bit like me and you overwater at times, it allows you to keep yourself under control. So they are flying. Something else that I think the stock is going to go off is the book. 20% of the stock of the book has sold out and gone. However you want to look at this book is normally £6.99. So it's a bit like either you're buying this and you're actually getting your sort of free P&P. You're buying this for £2.99 rather than £6.99, and you're getting free P&P. Or the book's completely free, and all we're saying is pay the P&P, just £2.99. You've got an incredible purchase, whichever way you look at it, but you do need to get it now. 330932 is your item number. It is brilliant. I can't stop looking at things.
Yeah, I mean, just so many different tips here as well. And also, it's going to save you money as well, because there's ideas in there how to do things more cheaply, how to recycle things. Give
an aged look to rocks with some friendly bacteria.
That's what I've done to my face.
That friendly bacteria is... What do you mean? It's what you like. Right, we better, while I'm reading this and you're buying this, we need to learn about the plants. We've seen the clematis, we've moved on now. I love clematis, but I've got to say, something I always go for and I always want in my garden is lavender.
Lavender. And
it's beautiful.
I mean, what
it smells
I couldn't
amazing.
Believe, 30 jumbo plug plants for £16.99. Lavenders are always expensive. You can pay, between £5.99 and £8.99 for a larger lavender, and you don't need to buy those big potted lavenders.
No.
Because, if you buy those, they go over quite quickly. These are fabulous little plants. There's 2 types in here. We've got the Ltgl in there, and also we've got... Oh, I've just forgotten the name of the other one. What is the name of the other one? It's gone out of my head.
We'll have a little check.
Somebody will shout,
so we've got the Ltgl, and there it is.
The Grosso. That's it. Yeah,
Grosso.
sorry, Grosso. Now, great thing about that, Ltgl is a nice compact one. So that one, sort of is nice and upright, quite narrow grain plant. The Grosso is the really luxuriant one. This is the one that will spread sideways. This is the one that will spill over to your paths, spill over onto your lawn, and the one that when you walk past, you'll brush that with your ankles, with your legs, and you'll get all that wonderful fragrance come up.
Beautiful.
And lavender, so many advantages to lavender. You've got that incredible purple flower on the lavender. You've got that wonderful scent from the foliage, wonderful scent from the flower, evergreen foliage, and the bees.
It's amazing. We've got to stop here. We've got a news flash.
Wait.
Everything's gone absolutely crazy. It really is Super Sunday. It is limited stock on our growing tray. We're down to the very last few. They're £4.99. I was like, are they really? They panicked upstairs, but you've already bought them, so well done. Don't miss out on getting the last few, though. 332223 is your item number. If you're on the website, please do check your basket out. These are brilliant, aren't they?
They are brilliant. And now is the time of year because, everybody's going to start sowing seeds soon. I know at home, people are going to start off their tomato plants, their runner beans, their all sorts of seeds and vegetables.
And it's March next week.
Yes, March
Spring is
next
on its
Sunday.
way.
Spring is on its way. Get those greenhouses in action, get those windowsills back in action.
Stop talking, they're going to sell out. They're going to go. Don't miss out on those. 332223 is your item number. Absolutely flown. But so are the pots. You're loving the pots. £24.99 is getting you 4 of those. We adore those pots here. I love the look of them. I love the fact I can leave them out all winter. I love the fact they have got the little dish saucers so I don't overwater as well.
Frost-proof, weather-proof, so none of the worries. Sometimes this time of year, I know in my own garden the other day, I picked up a clay terracotta pot in my garden and it fell apart because it had frozen solid, it had cracked, it had split.
Yes.
That doesn't happen with these plastic pots. In the summertime, terracotta pots dry out very quickly because the actual moisture evaporates out through the pot. Plastic pots contain the moisture, so less water in as well.
That's a really good reason.
And lighter. If you've got a rooftop garden and you can't afford to have big, heavy clay pots,
that's true.
Plastic pots are much lighter, so easier to move around, and safer on a rooftop garden or somewhere where weight is an issue.
Now, 5% of the stock of that has sold out and gone, so grab it whilst it's available. Back to our lavender. Sorry to interrupt all of that, but I don't want you to miss out on anything that you do want. Beautiful. I mean, down that pathway just looks amazing. As you say, if it just brushes against your leg, you just get that gorgeous smell.
Yeah, you get that fragrance come up.
That's what's good about the garden, isn't it? It's not just visual, it's the smells as well.
That's the thing about lavender. It brings you everything. It brings you fragrance. It brings you colour. It brings you evergreen as well, because even in the wintertime, these are still evergreen. But it's just wonderful to run your hands through those flowers or slightly squeeze the foliage and just get that wonderful lavender scent. Of course, you can make lavender bags. You can put it, you know, in the drawers in your house, for example. And if you want to, you know, you can look into the medicinal side of lavenders. We can't make any claims for that, but if you want to, you know, go on the web and research all the other side of it as well. It's an amazing plant.
I've got to warn you, that growing kit that we had, it has sold out. It's technically sold out. So if you have got it on the website in a basket, do check your baskets out. I think we're going to have a little bit of a crazy hour. The book you are loving as well. So whatever you're going for, 40% of the book has sold out and gone. It's $6.99. It's fabulous. It's great fun. Get it for Mothering Sunday as well. It's $6.99. You're either paying $2.99 for it today and we'll give you free P&P, or we'll give you the book free and you'll just pay the P&P, which is $2.99. Right, what shall I find?
I'll tell you what, as well, that'd be fantastic to take on holiday, wouldn't it? Because it'd be a great book to read on the plane or read on the beach and just get all those little tips and things in your head before the season starts.
Filter your water with a pair of tights. There you go. Paraffin protection for munching mice. Oh, that's interesting. We've got a bit of a mouse problem.
We better clarify that. We're not saying to set fire to the mouse with paraffin.
Oh, no, it doesn't say set fire. No, it doesn't. On the other hand, it smells.
I think it's just the smell, isn't it?
It's the smell of paraffin, yeah. They don't like it. That's the solution. Soak your pea and bean seeds in paraffin before sowing them.
Oh, and it stops the little critters digging them up and eating them. Because squirrels and things eat bulbs and seeds and stuff. They can dig them up. Blackbirds do the same thing as well.
My mum has got the naughtiest squirrels in the world.
Yeah, they're really...
There's 4 of them, and honestly, they do press-ups and they're ready to sort out. They're ready for anything. They are amazing. They are. We love them.
So get your paraffin out.
So that's it. Get the paraffin. Oh no, I think they're fabulous. But don't forget about the book. $2.99. Loads of stock of that sold out and gone. 330932. You are loving that. But you're also loving the plants, and you were so excited because what a selection we've got. And lavender, I think we all love lavender, but like you were saying earlier, it's so expensive to buy
individually. It is expensive,
yeah.
And these plug plants, which are jumbo plugs, they are going to grow on very quickly. So you'll get flowers on these this year. And you've got the 2 types in. You've got head coat, which is the nice, upright, well-behaved one. Then you've got grosso, which is much more luxuriant. You know, that's spread, so that will spread over your paths, over your beds, over your borders. So you've got 15 of each, so it's up to you to, you know, use these in whichever way you want. And of course, lavender brings that Mediterranean feel to the garden. It brings that kind of Tuscan kind of feel to your garden.
Can't believe you've got 30 plants there, which is crazy.
That is an amazing price.
Amazing. Great flowering plants from July there to August, and they love that full sun as well. And they're suitable, I think, for lots of types of soil, because I know I've had them in various different places and they've always been happy. And
they do well in poor soil as well, lavender. So if you've got very well-drained soil or sandy soil or soil where other plants struggle, lavender will like it. You know, lavender doesn't need really rich soil. It's very happy in quite poor, well-drained soil.
Loving that. 338397 is your item number, $16.99. We've already had a sell-out. The growing set has already sold out, so well done. If you have got that, well done. It has sold out. Great buy you got there. That was crazy at $4.99. And don't forget, we have got the treff. Got a really good deal on that too. You're getting 2 actual centilitre bags of treff for £20, delivered to your door, plus your P&P there. Not struggling them into the car, not struggling them out the car, they're being delivered to your door.
Yep.
And treff is amazing, isn't it? It's like a superfood.
Absolutely. I mean, it was developed in the Netherlands, which is one of the biggest plant growing areas in the world. There's chipped pine bark in there, there's humic composting there, there's actually chipped pine bark, there's peat in there as well, so it's got a fabulous mix, plus different nutrients in there as well. It really is the best start in the world that you can give to your plants. And it reminded me last year, when I was coming up to Ideal World last year, there was a logo on the back of a lorry, and it went along the lines of, to get the best out of a product, you need to put the best into it. And I thought, that's what treff does.
Yes.
You know, if you start off with a fantastic compost, then you are going to have the most amazing plants afterwards. I've used treff myself. It smells wonderful, it feels wonderful, it is wonderful.
It is fabulous. 303313 is your item number for that. Grab that and you'll want to put it into our fabulous pots, because we have got 4 incredible pots which you are loving. Brand new today. We had 3 last year, you've got 4 this year. They were one of our most popular products and just the perfect pot for any situation, really. Love the fact it's got the saucers so I can water from the bottom, but love the fact that they're not going to spoil over the winter, which a lot of my pots have. Yeah,
they're not going to crack, they're not going to split, they're not going to discolour, they're lightweight as well. So if you've got a balcony or a patio or a rooftop garden where weight is an issue, you can't put big heavy stone pots or big heavy terracotta pots, or are you slightly infirm? Are you not as strong as you used to be, and you can't lift those huge heavy pots around?
That's a really good point, because they are so heavy, some of them.
They are incredibly heavy. In fact, my neighbour actually bought a sack barrow the other week to actually move her pots around the garden because they were so heavy.
That's exactly what we do at Mum's, because she's got some huge pots and you physically can't lift them, so we have to use a sack barrow. So that's a really good point. If you do suffer with sort of lifting heavy things, they're going to be perfect for you. 10% of the stock, though, has sold out and gone, so we're busy for everything. When I came in, the first thing I saw when I was looking at all the beautiful pictures were these.
Yeah.
These are just, I mean, they're quite out of this world, aren't they? There's something you just don't seem to ever see, something so different.
And lilies, I mean, lilies are spectacular.
I love lilies.
But to see a black lily, lily black jewel, and it really, really is a jewel as well. It's going to get to about 2 or 3 feet tall, and it's going to look magnificent. It's going to be a real talking point. And I'm just thinking, imagine growing this in the middle of a bed and then surrounding it with yellow flowering plants or white flowering plants, and having a clump of 3 or 5 or 10 of those lilies in the middle. And people are really going to knock people in the face and go, wow.
Where on earth did you get a black lily from? Absolutely stunning. Before the black lilies go, though, I must warn you about the book. 50% of the stock. 55% of the stock has now sold out and gone. This is disappearing. It's very much that you get in the book completely free of charge. All you're paying is the P&P, or you can look at the P&P is free, and this £6.99 book is just £2.99. 330932 is your item number. It really is the greatest gardening tips in the world. Brilliant ideas. Fun ideas, all ideas that are there for you to use, but you do need to grab that whilst it's available. I think that's great for Mothering Sunday as well, just that little extra present to undo. Something else you're loving as well is the tower pot. We know you love this. 15% of the stock sold out and gone.
It doesn't surprise me, because you've got those 3 stunning varieties of clematis here. You've got President, you've got Ziboldi, and you've got Miss Bateman. Lovely mix of colours. Just going to look absolutely incredible when all these flower, and it's going to give you a tower of colour that you can just move around the garden and have wherever you want, all throughout the summer, from really July, August, September, October, and year after year after year.
If there's anything as well you want to hide, I think they'll be perfect by patio doors, by your front door, anywhere out in the garden. But if you've got, where I stay here, we actually have gas bottles, so I can hide the gas bottles with them, hide the green bins with them, because they are so full, and they're perfect if you need to hide anything in the garden.
And I'm glad the Incrediblums with them as well, because clematis are very heavy feeders. They really do like a lot of feed. So, the actual Incredibloom as well will just give them that boost they need. And it says, 400% more flowers. So imagine 400% more flowers on those clematis than you would have if you hadn't used the Incredibloom. Later in the year, everybody who's ordered this, please send in your pictures, because I just want to see the fantastic pictures of what people have achieved.
And don't forget to email your pictures in now today as well, because you will be going into a draw to win £20. So don't forget about that, though. Lots are coming in. We're so busy. Just found another one. Turn vacuum cleaner fluff into a tip-top tomato food.
Wow, that's different as well,
That's different, isn't it? Turn vacuum cleaner fluff into a tip-top tomato food. That's your book. Make sure you don't miss out on that. But back to our black lily, because I'm loving this.
Yeah, and look at the bulbs. I mean, stunning bulbs. If I just put that in my hand, you can see there, the size of that bulb. Fabulous size bulb. And you can already see the little growth point on there is already breaking through. These are frost hardy. You can plant these now, so get them into your pots, into your garden, into your beds, your borders. These will flower for you next year. These are good quality size bulbs. I can guarantee these will flower for you, because these aren't silly little diddly bulbs that are just going to give you leaves. These will give you flowers this year. Next year, once they're really established, you'll get even more flowers. That's the great thing about lilies. Once they become established, they come up year after year after year. And they're really good for putting at the base of other plants, because, again, like the clematis, they like their feet in the shade, and they like their flowers in the sun.
I'm just loving those. I can't believe you get 10 of them. 10 of them for £15.98. That's even better than I was saying. 10 of the fabulous bulbs that are going to create these gorgeous black lilies. They're going to look stunning in everybody's garden in pots, but you do need to order those now. They really have got that exotic look to them, haven't they?
Very, very different. I mean, there's loads of black flowers around now, so you could actually add these to your black border. You could use the chocolate cosmos, for example. You could use the black petunias.
Yes.
So this could be a part of that black scheme, in your garden. You can use black snake grass. So they really could be a stunning part of the garden with these lilies.
We're so lucky now that there's so much available. And the great thing is, from Lead the Good Life, such great quality too. So 297886 is your item number. And for that price, I'm ordering, well, if there's any left, I'm ordering those after the hour. I wish I'd ordered them before now. They're absolutely stunning. But we've got to move on. And we're moving on to our Bulb Saver collection, which is, my goodness, quite a lot of bulbs.
Yeah, 300 bulbs there.
Gosh.
Different mixes of bulbs, but yeah, 300 bulbs that can give you colour all the way through the summer. Different types. If we just go through, we've got the wonderful picture cards in front. We've got allium molly right at the front here. Those wonderful yellow bulbs that are going to come up year after year, ideal for rockeries, borders, patios, even for your easy fill baskets, to be honest. They'll be fantastic there as well. Then I'm just going to bring this one through, allium austrocianum, a lovely, gorgeous pink allium that you can see there. Again, very similar to the allium molly, will come up year after year, grow in very hot, dry, sunny positions where other bulbs might struggle, and they divide and they multiply. So you're going to get more and more of these year after year. We've got oxalis or oxalis iron cross, called so because you've got that wonderful demarcation there on the leaves. You've got the black cross in the middle of the leaves, then these lovely pinky white flowers that are going to come up. And again, oxalis or oxalis spread very well. So put these in your beds, your borders, your rockeries, in your woodland part of your garden, your wildlife part of the garden. Moving through again, we've got Broadii, Queen Fabiola. These wonderful blue, deep blue, purpley blue flowers. They are going to come up for you year after year after year. Make fabulous cut flowers. They'll last a couple of weeks indoors, which is always great, isn't it, to have your own cut flowers from the garden.
Absolutely.
Then Axidanthera. Now, I grew these years ago. These are actually a part of the gladiolus family.
Right.
So again, very simple, very easy to grow. White flowers with a purple throat to them. Probably about 2 to 3 foot tall, so you could put these again in your beds, your borders, not in your hanging baskets, because they're a little bit tall. And then finally, Sparaxis harlequin there. Look at the colour mixture in there. I mean, when we talk about a kaleidoscope of colour,
oh gosh, they look unreal, don't they?
They're just amazing,
stunning,
aren't they? Really gorgeous little bulbs. These do well in a hot, sunny, well-drained position. Very elegant, very pretty, that amazing range of colours. You could grow these in pots if you wanted to and have them on your windowsill, on your balcony, on your patio, on your terrace. But you've just got that amazing mix here that's just going to give you that colour year after year after year, and probably for at least sort of 5 or 6 months of the year. 300
bulbs there. They are stunning. They're like the flowers you grow, you draw, I should say, and you draw a flower. They're just absolutely perfect. And they're just some of the bulbs in there. $14.99. An absolute must. I love to grow flowers from bulbs. I just find it so exciting when you see the green coming through.
And they divide, because these 300 bulbs in a couple of years' time will become 400 or 500 bulbs, because they will divide, they will spread. So you're going to have more and more plants that you can move to other parts of the garden. So bulbs just keep giving and giving and giving.
They do just keep giving, giving and giving. Now, we've got some pictures in. My goodness, I'm so excited. We've got so much going on. There's so much going on.
But because spring's nearly here, we are getting excited. Us gardeners are going mad now because our time is coming. This is why we're so excited.
Now, this is George Gregg from Edinburgh. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. You must have had incredible bloom. Look at that. What a garden.
That is stunning.
That is absolutely stunning.
Just look at that backdrop, all those mixtures of colours there. Oh, gosh.
How relaxing sitting in that garden. What a fabulous garden you've got there. Just lovely. Thank you so much.
Inspiring as well. And I like the way he's coordinated the actual planter and the furniture with the whole look of the garden as well.
Yes.
Really fantastically well thought through garden there.
Loving that, absolutely loving that. That's just one of the emails we've had in. That's from George. Shall I show you another one? Let's have another look. What have we got here? Oh, is this another one from George? I think this is also George's as well. Look at those.
Stunning geraniums there. We've got some cannas. Look at the geraniums.
Look at those. They're huge.
Gorgeous big pink flowers on
like
there.
Saucers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Massive, aren't they?
They're like bouquets on a stick, aren't they, to be honest?
They are.
Yeah, little bouquets of flowers on a stick.
I like that, a bouquet on a stick. That's gorgeous. Shall I see what else I've got as well? Am I ready? I'm going. Let me have a look. Now, the next one we've got, now this is from Carol Mason. Now, Carol, I don't know where you're from. Oh, the hanging basket. Hey, I like that. That's a very modern shot.
Yes,
isn't it? Have we cut that off?
It's
right, the way it's come out, but I quite like that. It's quite a modern shot, that, isn't it?
It's a bit of a tease, isn't it? But
it is. But we'll still pop you in the drawer. But beautiful. Hanging baskets, I think, are so important in the garden.
Yeah, and you can see there how the basket has almost completely disappeared in there. You know, the way the flowers are actually cascading down. You've got the petunias that are growing up.
One of our easy fills.
Yeah, so easy to do. And of course, if you use the Incredibloom as well, then you will get literally that 400% more flower in all your baskets, your pots, your tubs, your beds, your borders, everywhere.
And remember, that's why we're looking at these, because you could win £20. We have got a fabulous voucher. Just email in a picture of your hanging baskets, of your plants, of your fruits, whatever you grew last year. We'll pop you into a draw and we'll pick a lucky winner at the end of the hour, and you will win a £20 voucher for the Lead the Good Life actual website. So don't miss out on that. So many things going on in this hour. Oh, that's beautiful. That's George's. And George also... this is Carol's. Carol, and we can see it properly now. It's not a hanging basket, it's on the stand.
On the stand, yeah, look at that.
So it is our easy fill, but on the stand, that looks fabulous.
I love the mix of the
Oh,
foliage
I'm glad we
trailing
got to
down.
see that properly.
Oh, this is
That
nice.
is stunning.
Oh, we got a nice
and then
big
the next
picture.
one is George as well. George had that fabulous
Way, look at
garden.
that.
Incredibloom must have been involved there. So if you do want to join in with this, we just want your photographs. Please email your photographs in. Just need your name, and of course we'll pop you then into the draw. Now don't forget, pop those drawers into your shopping basket. Those drawers, those bulbs. We're not selling any drawers on here. Put your drawers away, Adam. There's no drawers on this show. There's only bulbs.
What about drawers? That was a bloomer. Ba-boom.
Ta-da! So grab those whilst they're available, $14.99. Don't forget about the book as well. The book's absolutely flying. It's nearly limited stock. I've just found another one. Homemade compost scoop saves time and mess. And you make it, these are all top tips. It's only $2.99. The book's now limited. We're down to the last 10%. And you can make it, it says make it with an old 2-litre pop bottle. And you cut my dad used to do it.
Oh,
There's a
make a
picture.
scoop.
Yeah, you make a scoop. My dad used to do that.
I did a similar thing like with gravel before Christmas. We were mulching a lady's front garden with gravel between very small plants. And I did the same thing there because it was very easy just to tip the gravel in between the plants and not spill it all over the place.
Yeah, that's what it says. It drives you potty trying to do it with a trowel, and then you've got more control.
Yeah.
Full of top tips, but you do need to order it now. It's only $2.99. Don't forget the tower as well. Everything's so busy. How much? 30% of the stock of that is sold out and gone. 30, not 13, 30. I can't believe how quickly everything's disappearing. $29.99, 3 gorgeous clematis, and you've got Incredibloom in with that as well, 339049. You've even got my little red box, you've got FlexiPay, so £15 all you spend today plus your P&P. We love those pots, and the actual pot itself at the base, you can get 4. These are brand new today, 10% of the stock has sold out and gone, $24.99, 339050. Those are flying. I love the fact you can actually water them from the saucer, so you won't overwater if you're like me. I love the fact as well, they'll last throughout the winter because they're not going to break up like so many of our crock pots do. Now, don't forget the Incredibloom and also the Incredicrop. I have trouble saying that one.
Yeah,
Incredicrop.
Incredicrop. Yeah, it's quite difficult to say. But
I've never seen this before, so very excited about this because I use the Incredibloom already.
But again, I mean, it's developed very similar to the Incredibloom, and it's going to give you 400% more fruit production, 400% more vegetable production, because you've got micronutrients or trace elements in there. You know, those side elements are what we need as well. For example, if we lack iron, we become anemic. Plants are the same. They need those trace elements in small quantities. And you've got what's known as your NPK, which is your nitrogen, your phosphorus and your potassium, which is the 3 main elements that everything on the planet needs, basically. And it will give you that 400% more production.
And which one's which, Adam? Look at the difference there.
That is, and you know, again, you know, Advertising Standard Authority.
We can't not show you the truth.
We can't, you know, mock these up or lie to you. This has been done under proper conditions by the manufacturer to prove the point that you will get 400% more bloom.
Now, 20% of the stock has sold out and gone. Please don't miss out on that, 339101. But we're moving on to, I know something that is your favourite.
Because the time's going, I was really panicking. We weren't going to get to the begonias. I'm thinking, oh, we need to.
You love the begonias, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, begonias are just ideal for the British climate as well. Whether it's a hot, dry summer, whether it's a cool, windy summer, they always do well, and they are just so simple, so easy to grow. You're looking at them on the screen there. Look, they don't look anything at all, do they, as the tubers?
Well, they could look like all sorts of things,
well,
but not a beautiful flower at the moment.
No, it looks like a baby horse has just walked walked past. But yeah, I kind of, but I mean, once you get these in the ground and get these growing,
They're beautiful,
yeah,
aren't they?
they produce their magic. And we've got the pictures to prove it here. We've got the wonderful upright mixed here, the super double begonias. Look at the pinks, the yellows, the reds, the oranges, the whites.
The size of them as well.
Yeah, huge, great big flowers. But also look at the leaves, those wonderful triangular shaped leaves with that lovely notching all round the edge.
And I always find they just keep flowering so much.
They'll just keep going and going and going. And then we've got the picote mix, which I'll just flip to the front there.
Oh, gosh.
And these have got those sort of layered flowers as well. So,
like a rose.
Yeah, like a rose. So multi-layered, almost like a decoupage kind of flowers, if you like. And again, in very soft pinks and oranges and yellows.
They could be made of tissue paper. They look incredible.
They've got that look. Prepared to be wowed now, though. Oh, no, I'm going to show you those last, actually. These are the pendular ones. So these are the ones for your baskets,
Lovely.
Your raised pots, all those areas. I mean, these just drip with colour. These cascade down with colour all summer long. You don't need to deadhead them. They will deadhead themselves. All you need to do is keep them well watered, keep them fed, use your Incredibloom, and you will just get knockout colour all through
Mum
the
did
summer.
hanging baskets. I must get those pictures in. They were amazing last year with begonias.
So
They were
this
beautiful.
is why they're so popular. Now, prepared to be wowed, this picture here, this is the... These are these are the notched ones.
It's like a pom-pom.
Yeah, these actually, look, these are Begonia fimbriata. These have got that wonderful fringed kind of look to the flowers. Almost looks like a carnation. But these, wow, I mean, this just knocks your socks off. I mean, imagine a huge basket or a huge pot
That looks like
these.
a flower from abroad, doesn't it? That's just absolutely stunning.
And you've got 40, so you've got 10 of each of these for $19.99. I mean, just imagine how much space that's going to fill in your garden. So you've got begonias here for your hanging baskets, for your pots, your beds, your borders, whether you've got a balcony or a veranda, wherever you've got your garden or however small the space. Mark, our producer, was saying he's only got a balcony. Even with something like that, you can grow begonias because they are so easy to grow.
Get those pots and get your begonias. The begonias are stunning. $19.99. So busy on these. 297682 is your item number. You have got 40 in total. So 4 different types, 10 of each.
10 of each of the different
and that
types of
includes
flower.
the hanging basket ones, which will be which are beautiful. And of course, look at the flowering. This is why I love them. They seem to flower forever.
They do, and they're so easy to grow. You can start them off now. Start them off now indoors on a warm windowsill in a warm greenhouse. And when you actually put them in, the bulbs are actually rounded on the bottom. Plant them rounded side down, so the little flat knobbly bit is sticking upwards.
Right.
Just slightly cover them in compost. Doesn't have to be deep. Just slightly cover them on a warm windowsill or a warm greenhouse. They'll start to shoot. They'll start to grow. And then once the frost has finally gone, and there's no risk of frost, take them outside, do what's called hardening them off, which means just bringing them in and out over a few days so they get used to the outside, then leave them outside, and they will just give you that wow factor all summer long.
Absolutely stunning. I've got to warn you on the tower pots. We're busy for absolutely everything on this hour. If you're after the tower pots, I think 30% of the stock now has sold out and gone. 3 beautiful large flowering clematis come with this and the Incredibloom. Very busy for these. Whether they're going to last the hour, I don't know, because we're just getting busier and busier. And you have got not only a great, better than half price, saving £40, but you've also got 2 flexi payments. So all you're spending then is £15 today plus your P&P. But lots of you are shopping ahead of us on the website and putting other items into your flexi basket. And something lots of you are going for is the greenhouse you showed us earlier on.
It doesn't surprise me because, when I actually did the demo for that the other week, by the way, it was freezing cold when I did it, but it was so easy, so straightforward. I actually put a couple of greenhouses up in my garden through the winter, and if you wanted to, you can get a little electric greenhouse heater as well, and put that in there for the winter time. And I use it in my garden to keep all my palms and things, my plants that aren't completely hardy.
What a great idea.
Keep them there in the winter, and you can put it up for the winter, then take it down and park it away or put it away in the summertime. So easy to put up and really spacious as well, about 6 foot by 6 foot wide, at least about 7 foot tall in the middle. So a really brilliant greenhouse if you haven't got the space for a permanent one.
Oh, before we move on, can I show? I mean, that is fabulous. Go for that whilst it's available, because very busy for that. And of course, you have got the Incredibloom in with that bundle at $49.99. Really good deal, and FlexiPay available. We've got some pictures of my begonia baskets. Well, not mine personally. In 2014, grown from plug plants, and this is from Alan Jones. Alan Jones. Sorry, Alan Jones.
Alan Jones. We're walking in the air. Oh, I mustn't sing that. I'll get in trouble.
I'm sorry, Alan. Yes, you can't sing that. Let's have a look just before we leave the begonias, because this is stunning. This is going to go into our blooming basket.
Well, it blooming well should. Look at it. It's blooming amazing.
Well should. And we're going to pick out a lucky winner at the end of the hour. So £20 voucher for the winner. That is beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely. Oh, gosh. Stunning. Really, really, the colours, I think, of begonias are just absolutely beautiful.
And even on a really dull, wet, windy day, begonias still do well for you. So they brighten up the most grey, miserable of summer days. But then, of course, when you get those wonderful blue sky days as well, they just look amazing. This is why people fall in love with begonias, because they just produce so much flower for so little effort, so easily.
They really do. Absolutely stunning. Jot down the actual details for our begonias. You've got 40 in total, 4 different types, 10 of each. 297682 is your item number and 19.99 is your price. Half price deal on that. But moving on to our tree lily. Oh, my word. You see, I'm going to adore this. These look amazing.
These are stunning. These will actually reach the height of a human being after about 2 to 3 years. In fact, even taller, and they will give you 20 to 30 flowers on each stem.
So she really is stood up, and they are that height?
Yeah, she's not 3 inches tall, that lady. She really is, like, you know, a proper life-size human.
That's amazing.
And they all produce stems as thick as broom handles and support themselves. They don't need staking. The fragrance of these is knockout. All of them smell wonderful. Wonderful fragrance, wonderful colour. You can grow these in very big pots. You can grow these in your beds, your borders. These are going to be such a talking point.
You see, I can smell them already. They were bestsellers from last year. Lilies, I just think, are the best air freshener you can have in a house. I don't have a plug-in, I just buy lilies because they smell out of this world. But imagine those smells in your garden every time you walk outside.
But not only in your garden, indoors as well. On a summer's evening, on a lovely warm summer's evening, you've got the patio doors open, you've got the back door open, and quite a few lilies produce their best scent at night because a lot of them are pollinated by moths, and you just get that wonderful waft of fragrance coming to the house at night. Oh, it's magnificent.
You know so many things.
Well, I try.
Wow. So they are going to be absolutely stunning. $19.99. Not only are they going to look amazing, everyone's going to be just so wowed by these huge, beautiful lilies. But you've got that gorgeous smell all day and all night. I mean, just out of this world. One of my absolute favourites. When I do buy cut flowers, I nearly always, I would say about 90% of the time, I buy lilies.
Yeah, because they last a couple of weeks indoors. And also, just quickly, if we can look at the bulbs, look how big and chunky these bulbs are. We're not sending out silly little bulbs. These are really fat, chunky bulbs, almost the size of tomatoes, to be honest. So they're going to flower for you this year, but just wait till next year and the year after. They are going to be magnificent.
Stunning. 297891 is your item number. Have a look again at why these are going to be so fabulous and where they're going to be ideally put. So beautiful flowers in July and August. And what sort of areas should we pop these into?
Plant them so their roots or the bulbs are in the shade. So really good for planting in shrub borders or perennial borders where they can come up between other things. The other things around them, the other plants around them keep the roots nice and cool. But because they're really tall, then they'll send out these wonderful spikes of flower towering above all the other plants. And they will come up year after year after year. They like quite loamy, deep soil. But lilies grow more or less anywhere. They're a very, very easy plant to grow. But yeah, they're just going to be knockout. I'm actually going to try these for the first time in my garden this year myself because I keep seeing the pictures and I keep thinking, why aren't I growing these? I love lilies.
Oh, they're amazing. Absolutely. I just can't believe the size they grow to.
Just... And you get sun, semi-shade there. 3 different colours you're getting in this mix as well. Great big bulbs, so you know this year you're going to get flower, next year even more, and in the 3rd year, that's when they really reach their full potential.
So excited about these. You're loving them as well. So make sure you don't miss out on those because the way the hour's going, everything is disappearing very, very quickly. Let's have a little look at just some of the things we've seen so far. The book is gone. I can't believe it. And I just found another top tip and I wanted to buy this for my mum. So well done if you got it. Do check your baskets out. The tower pot with the clematis, 35% of the stock has sold out and gone. You have got the Incredibloom in with that as well. 2 flex flexi payments. It's a better than half price deal. You're saving £40 and all you spend today is £15 plus your P&P to get it home. 339049 is your item number. The lavender, which was just beautiful, and another just a wonder in the garden because you've got that fabulous smell with lavender. And for me, I've just found it will grow anywhere. So if you have got some dodgy soil somewhere that you just can't grow anything in, I've always found lavender's great there.
Lavender, providing it's quite sunny, lavender will grow in really poor soil. It doesn't need rich soil, it will grow in poor, sandy, gravelly, stony soil very, very happily. In fact, it will even self-seed itself between paving slabs and growing gravel and stuff.
Yes, I believe you. 338397 and 16.99 is your price for 30 gorgeous plugs there. Then we've got the black lilies. Now that's the actual bulb. You wait till you see them when they've grown. They are just so exotic. They're amazing. 297886 is your item number. 1598 is getting you 10 of those. They are going to be a talking point in your garden. They're going to be amazing.
Yeah, year after year after year as well. Just it's going to be one of those flowers that just jumps out at you and just catches everybody's eye.
Now the Super Saver bulbs, you're loving these too. What a great collection,
Well, look
Adam.
at the mix there. You've got two different types of allium there. You've got oxalis, you've got accidanthera, you've got broadier, you've got spiraxis. That's accidanthera. That's related to gladioli. Wonderful white flowers, deep purple throat there. Allium molly there, which again, they come up year after year after year. Then we've got Allium ostrochianum coming up as well, a pink version of alliums. And alliums are literally flowering onions. They're a member of the onion family. Then we've got broadier Queen Fabiola. Wonderful purpley blue flowers, fabulous for cut flowers as well. Then we've got oxalis or oxalis iron cross because of the wonderful demarcation on the leaves and those very dainty pinky orange flowers on the top. And then spiraxis. It sounds like a complaint, but it isn't. It's actually a very gorgeous, very wonderful bulb that originates from South Africa. But don't panic thinking, well, South Africa's really hot and dry, it won't grow here. They will grow well here.
$14.99, the gorgeous 338368 is your item number. We could really do with 2 hours with this show. You've got 300 bulbs there. And don't forget, of course, we have got the gorgeous begonias. Now, you're loving these. 30% of the stock has sold out and gone. You are having a fabulous hour. You're just as excited as we were when we actually came in and saw these. And we've got 40 actual plants, but we've actually got four different types.
4 different types. I'll just very quickly go through them again. We've got this one here. This has got the fringe look to it. Then if I bring this forward, we've got the pendular ones. These are the ones for your hanging baskets, for your raised beds, all those areas. Then we've got picote. Now, picote have got these double flowers, almost kind of decoupage kind of flowers, again in very, very soft colours of pink and yellow and orange and red. And then we've got the upright mixed begonias here, double flowers, apricots, reds, oranges, yellows, whites. Wonderful foliage on those as well.
Stunning. So 297682 is your item number. 19.99, a half price deal on those. We have got so much more to show you. I don't know where the hour's going. You're loving the treff. You're getting 2 of those treff bags, 70 litres each, for just £20. So 303313 is your item number. It's amazing soil. It really has got all the goodness that you need for your plants, and it's delivered to your door, no struggling. 303313. We've got the pots as well. You got 4 of those. There was 3. It got a really great deal at £24.99, but you need to grab those while we've got them. 339050. Love the fact you can water them from the sources. And then you've got the Incredi Bloom and the Incredi Crop. I do struggle with that. Incredicrop, Incredibloom, Incredicrop, 19.99, 339101. It really does allow you to grow just huge, amazing, not only plants now, but your fruit too. But I've got to warn you, 30%, I believe, of the stock has now sold out and gone. And again, so easy to order that on your phones and your website. People have had amazing results like that. When I say people, I mean me, my mum, my mum's friends, I mean you, I mean so many people. Yeah. Incredible. But have a look at the greenhouse again. The greenhouse is fabulous. I want you to see exactly how good it is and how easy it is to use as well. And you actually are showing us.
I am.
Let's have a look.
Hi, I'm Adam Walker and I'm here to demonstrate the easy pop-up greenhouse. If I unroll this in front of your eyes, you can see here, this is obviously the main plastic covering for the greenhouse. Also inside are the tubular frames that just slot together to create the main framework to support that greenhouse. And then very, very simply, we have the bag with the guide pegs that you need just to pin that greenhouse down if you're in a slightly windy position. very quickly just slot together these tubular frame. Once the structural tubes that support the greenhouse have been assembled, then it's a very simple case of just inserting them through the canvas conduit that runs around the outside of the greenhouse. You can really see the greenhouse taking shape. Clip the hooks onto the main support structure and they will actually hold the greenhouse firm no matter what the weather. The metal pin supply can be used to secure the base of the greenhouse simply by inserting them through the eyes at the side here. Another really great feature about this greenhouse are these really tough guide ropes. You can actually use these if you're in a very windy or exposed position in the garden. To aid ventilation in the summertime and to prevent your plants and seedlings from overheating, we've got these very simple, straightforward roll-up windows that actually secure very easily at the top. And then you've really got that fun bit. You can bring all your plants, all your goodies into the greenhouse and really start enjoying your plants. That's your easy greenhouse, very simply constructed. All you need to do now is enjoy it for 365 days a year. Grow those seedlings, grow those pot plants, grow the fruit, nurture all those plants that you love and want to protect all throughout the year. Make it your own little paradise and enjoy it year after year after year.
It is fabulous that. It comes with the Incredibloom as well. So please, you have got a really great item there at $49.99. So easy. Great for me who hasn't got room for a greenhouse all the time, but you have a greenhouse as and when you want it. 336 009. 2 flexi payments, £25 is all you spend today, plus your P&P. We've had so many photos and emails. Thank you so much. Don't forget about the tower. Can I just show you a picture? This is from Tina Wright. We're popping you into our lucky watering can. I mean, they are just the most, they remind me of when I was young, those beautiful dancing flowers.
Yeah, I mean, fuchsias are just so stunning. The wonderful sepals and the gorgeous blooms in between, yeah, glorious.
Thank you for all your pictures. We've had so many, really grateful for all those. I'll carry on putting these in and you can tell us about what we've got here.
Well, we've got the tower pot. Again, I mean, this has been so popular today, but it doesn't surprise me because we have got 3 fantastic varieties of clematis here. We've got Ziboldii, we've got Miss Bateman, we've got the President, so 3 lovely coloured clematis all the way from purple and white to deep purple to absolutely pure white. We've got the Incredibloom as well, so you're going to get 400% more flowers on these clematis as well.
Now, this email was using Incredibloom. Sorry, can I show you that really quickly? That was from Steve, Dan. He used Incredibloom on his plants there. There you go. Fabulous. Thank you very much.
Look how healthy they look. But just imagine these clematis.
Look at, oh, you're good upstairs.
Hey.
God. Everybody's on form today, aren't they?
That just looks so happy, doesn't it, that
we're
garden?
We're all going to have an hour off. We're going to be worn out. It's just going too smoothly.
There's still a minute and a half to go.
It could all go horribly wrong.
But yeah, I mean, just imagine this tower clothed in wonderful clematis flowers all through the summer, and you can actually take this wherever you wanted it to. So on your balcony, on your decking, on your patio, outside your front door, you can just move it to wherever you want it and just enjoy those blooms year after year after year, Hayley. Just magnificent.
I think these tower pots are amazing because they're just going to, if you've got anything you need to hide, like bins, or if you need to hide as well, perhaps gas bottles if you've got a caravan like myself, it allows you to do just that. They are stunning. They'll be great by patio doors. I would get 2 of them to have one either side. Just beautiful. Now I need to mess these up a bit. Right then, Adam.
Right, I'll dig deep. There we go. Right, let's get this one out.
Okay, who is the lucky winner?
The winner is Lorraine Jones.
Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you so much. Whee! We will send a voucher out to you. You've got a £20 voucher for Lead the Good Life. Do check everything out on the website. Make sure you check your baskets out as well because lots of things disappeared. Remember, we sold out of the book. You're loving the greenhouse. You're loving the tower pots. You're loving the pots on their own as well. We sold out of the planting thing as well.
Yeah, we need to have a lie down after
the
this show.
black lily is stunning. Oh, I'm ready for a lay down. Should we lay down?
Yeah.
Big thank you to Adam.
Cheers,
Thanks for
Hayley.
watching at home. It's been a great fun hour. Stay with us. Loads on its way, but check your baskets out. See you later.